Today we are heading into battle. This is Battleplan, which is coming out here soon. We have a demo to show off today. This is by Foolish Mortal Games, published by Slytherin, who is sponsoring this video. There is a demo for the Steam Next Fest, which I will have links below, and you can check this thing out. But what's going on? It is 1944, and our job is to invade Normandy and then some. This is it's a map game. It's a tactical strategy map game. We're not just commanding just a few units. We've got like entire divisions. There's a lot of customization here. So I have like built my entire company here. I've got all my different divisions that I've put together, and most of them are kind of set for me, but I've added a few in there. You can kind of see where I added some folks in there, and all the different tanks and infantry and all that kind of stuff. I've hired officers to go in there and created the formations for this. But I thought we'd take a look at this thing and see what this is all about, and head into Normandy. Oh, I didn't see my guy, did it? Oh yeah, there I am. Well, Starpath, that's me. We are the I made my so this game, interestingly, I don't know if I've ever played a World War II game that allows me to play as Canada. So I am Canadian. I'm not really Canadian, but I'm Canadian in this game, and we are part of the Poutine Piranhas is the name of our company. Not company, I guess our whole battalion. I don't know, whatever we are. We're the Poutine battalions, or whatever we are. That's who we are. Let's go to Cherbourg. June 6th, 1944. Okay, so getting into the game. We've already set up our army constructor. You can use historical units if you want for this battle, but no, we're the Canadians. We're taking over the place. The Americans were the ones who stomped in here historically. But we're going to go and assign our Canadian infantry division and our armored division in here. The infantry, I've added a bunch of infantry into that division, so that should be a little bit heftier division. And we can also add in, I got a certain amount of weight that I can add into here, so I can't actually add another infantry division in there. I have a plan, though. I think I want to go add in another armored division, since some Americans in with us. So we'll have a couple of divisions of tanks, one division of infantry. Infantry holds the line, tanks push forward. Sounds like a plan. We can always have reinforcements as well that will show up as time goes on. I do have a recon plane squadron, but we don't need to see what we're looking at. We just need to blow things up. So we'll send in the 50th and the 59th. Oh, I can't actually do it. You know what? Take that back. Maybe we'll send some planes in. I don't have enough space for the reinforcements. The guys will show up later on in the battle, but we'll try this out. So this certainly takes a much more zoomed out sort of approach to the sort of World War II tactical games. Real time with pause, and we've got like sort of this planning stage at the beginning of the day. And in this planning stage, we will tell our divisions what we want them to do and what we hope that they will do. We don't have direct control. Well, we mostly don't have direct control over anyone. We have to just kind of tell them what to do and hope that it works. For the most part, they will stick to the roads. Supply lines are a big deal, which we will see here. If I click on, this is my infantry division, you can see all the yellow guys. That's all of them there. We've got some tanks down here, and we got some more tanks over on this side. I'm just going to auto place where they want to put them. And we got basically our infantry just here on the line. Perfect. And the tanks right now are doing nothing. And so the way we give orders at the beginning of the day, 5 o'clock in the morning. I'll tell you what all these numbers mean and all this stuff when we get into there. I will show you this is the third Canadian division and all their stats. It's tiny, but there's a bunch of numbers for them. If we want to split them into different divisions, we can do that as well. And there's our tanks over there as well. We can zoom way down here. We can see all the houses and the trees. And that does come into play because, fighting through forests, fighting over rivers, fighting on roads. That's all going to come into play. So we got to figure out what we want to do. Oh, one more thing I want to show you before we do it. We have these little pictures that we can click on. As you zoom in, you can see these cameras. And it gives you like little interesting things. That wasn't what I was looking for. I was looking for one. There's one up. Yeah, so here we go. Here is town. That's not the one I was looking for either. Sometimes they have pictures, like real pictures. There we go. There is Cherbourg. There is pictures of Cherbourg in the game. So anyway, I thought that's pretty neat. So let's go and let's fight something. So our infantry's job, what are they going to do? Let's give them some missions. So there's our chain of command. We've got our headquarters, and headquarters has certain units that are under them, which are under someone else. And then we added these new guys that are all the bottom of the barrel divisions at the bottom here. I added a few more down below just to give more meat to our line. But that doesn't really matter right now. We can split these off if we want to, but what we're looking at is this stuff down here and what we want these guys to do. I'm going to go ahead and start the mission, and then we'll get more information here.
What do you need?
So we can choose to decide. Do we want to defend? Do we want to assemble somewhere? We can move them somewhere else. We can do a complex defense. I'll talk about that in a second. We can just hold the line. We can wait for so long. And so we're giving them the entire day's orders here. We can come in here later on and like adjust that a bit. But for the most part, this is their daily orders. Do we want to attack? Do we want to go and break through attack, charge into there? Probably a bad idea because I know they got landmines and all kinds of stuff. I think they do anyway. Popped in here. These are a bunch of Germans all hanging out along the line here. So we ain't gonna go charging in there because it won't be a good day for us. Or we can do some engineering things like artillery barrage, land some minefields, clearing some minefields. That's probably the thing we probably should be doing. But I have an idea here for my infantry. Since I got a big hefty infantry line, we will do a nice hold the line. That's all I want them to do. I want you guys to basically just sit here and just... That's not what I wanted. Don't lift a click.
Yes, sir.
Let's try that again. Hold the line. So we take our pencil here, and we just draw it on the map, and we want these guys just to hold the line right there. And so that is their job, is just hold that line. We can say, yep.
Yes, sir.
That's all I want you to do today. Just hold that line. Tanks. You guys have the exciting job. And not counterattack. You're not doing that anymore. What you're going to be doing is I want you guys to push your way forward. Because if we can get this town, that sounds like a good deal. Supply lines are kind of everything here. And if we can capture the supply lines, then they will start falling apart. There's a number of supplies running into our troops here. And if we click on them, you can see these little lines here. And that's going to give you where your supply is coming from. We got supply depots back over this way, which are feeding into us. And so along the way, we got to be like picking up some supply depots. We got 4 out of our 4 that we can have. So to get more, we got to capture more. So we're going to take this division over on this side, and we're going to push them up this way. And so we're going to do a little drawing, and we want to do a complex attack. This is kind of a neat thing. So there's a lot of AI into like the intelligence of our troops and what they're going to do. We could go in here and we can say, wait for a bit and then counterattack for a bit and do a little bit of artillery barrage and encircle some things. But we can also just hit complex attack, and it will do most of this for us. I think we hit this town today. So what we're going to do is we're going to go say like this. What do we got here? Let's go. There's a river right there. Let's stick with this road here. And we're going to march into town there. And this is all I want you guys to do. I want you to get over here and push that. Seize that ground. That's my tank's job, is to go get that ground while the troops just hold their line here. Tanks are going to charge in there. Execute that. Well, I didn't. It didn't go through, did it? Yeah, you guys are going to come over here like... There it goes. There it goes. Why didn't it work last time? Maybe I clicked the wrong button. I'm trying one more time. I want to get that town. Complex attack, and we're gonna go something like that, and down that road there. It's gonna be just one big circle there. So this is what we're trying to capture. Is that? There we go. So that what they're gonna do? They're gonna assemble at a position. I'm sure we can see it if we look down here. They're gonna assemble right over here at the town. And then they're going to wait for 4 hours. They're going to scout for a bit. And then they're going to start breaking through. They're going to break through attack. They're going to push through both this road and up this road. And then they will attack and claim this town, hopefully, if things go well.
Executing.
I agree in that order. On this side, we might be a little more conservative. We'll let them kind of push on the right side, the north side, and we'll hang out on the left side here. I guess that's east and west, sort of. Yeah, close enough. Instead of counterattack, we're going to get rid of that one. We're going to say, let's do a little... breakthrough attack's going to be like a straight line. So if we wanted to charge towards Cherbourg, we could do it. And you can see it telling you what it's going to do. But that's going to be a bad idea. So maybe we just do a... I'm going to stick with a complex attack. Same thing. But I'm just not going to go as far. I just want to claim just like that little bit there. That's all I really care about. Just kind of pushing up that way. Then tomorrow the infantry will push up along with them. Sounds like a deal?
Sir.
Sounds like a deal. I think my thing didn't work again, did it?
We're ready.
Hey, why don't you work for me? Like, that.
Ready for order.
There it goes. Okay. Okay, we all good? All good. Hold the line. Done. Finish planning, and the game plays out. So, as we zoom in here, we can kind of see things start to go on, and you'll notice things are like they're kind of bunkered in here. All these bunkers in here, and so they are in there and safe. And you can see all the numbers over there: their fortification, their experience, their defense, their supplies, how many troops are in there, and these numbers are going to be playing into the battle as it goes in. You can see they're digging in over there. You'll see these little icons popping up as things go on. We're already pushing forward this way as these guys are entrenched. But he's in the forest. But we seem to be pushing up a little bit over this way as they're just kind of hanging out there. What are you doing here, buddy? I'll show you. We do have a bit of we do have some minute control that we can do, and I will show you that. Hey, look at these Germans behind my lines. Get out of here. We can come down this way, and we can say grab... Oh, there's some artillery going on. Excellent. Well done, buddy. Well done. We can grab this guy, right-click on him, manual move, and we can say, hey, buddy, why don't you go ahead and push up there? I'd say, yeah, do that. And then same thing for you, buddy. Manual move. We're just going to go straight up along the beach and try to push that line up because we don't want to get them like behind our lines here. Same thing. What's this guy doing? Oh, anti-tank. Yeah, you probably hang out. Oh, these guys weren't anti-tank, were they? Where were you?
Sir.
Infantry, yeah.
Orders?
Get in there, you Canadians. You hosers. Get in there. This number here is our supply coming in. So we got to make sure we keep our supply lines close and don't go getting stretched out. Supply, again, is a big deal. There's Germans way back there. Oh, scouts. That's okay. They can scout whatever they want. Montsburg has some artillery clearly coming from it, so I would like to take that town. Ooh, got a good picture over here? No. Just some German. There we go. There's Utah Beach over there. Nice, nice. Who's this fella? Artillery? Okay, cool. I like it. But we'll kind of push our way forward here, and we're going to go through it the whole day. So if we need to make some emergency plans, which we might, if we successfully push this like I want us to with the tanks, we can do an emergency planning session, which we can do once per day, and we can create new orders to go into here, and we can adjust our lines of our infantry if we need to. We do have a number of replacement troops coming in, and there's a number of troops that we have that are combat ready on the field at the moment. Yeah, emergency planning if we need to. I understand. The tanks are finally starting to begin. They aren't yet. Oh yeah, they're beginning to make their move now. They're assembling at the town, I suppose, first, and then they'll make their move. They're going to take a minute to get in there. That's fine. That's not a big deal. So they should be pressing into the town somewhere around nighttime, I suppose. Hey, look, a picture. There we go. But I'll show you some stats. So we got a big stat button over here. And so all supply stats, we got to keep an eye on that, how much supplies we have in depots, how much the units are holding, and don't go, stretching yourself too thin, all that good stuff. There's my regiments and all that I have with me. And I didn't show you this yet, but I've got commanders here. I can't click on them here, but they each have traits. We can level these guys up as time goes on. They got good things, they got bad things for them. Those are my leaders of my divisions, and our casualties per nationality. So we've lost 44 Americans, 37 Canadians, and they've killed 31 Germans so far. Hopefully that changes at some point. And there's all of our KIAs in the so far. And there's our troops. How many troops we have per nationality? What our divisions are looking like, and yeah, stats and numbers. That should be the name of this game. But we seem evenly matched, he says. Well, that's cowardice talk, I should say. You'll notice as we start bombarding, we're going to get little little holes here, potholes in the road as these artillery shells are bombing the ground, and it really turns it into a battlefield as time goes on here. But the infantry are doing a good job holding. I'm going to push forward a little bit as we are eager to see some action, sir. Well, then let's get to it. Let's speed up and let them get going. So our mission here is to go get Cherbourg, and in order to do that, the symbol is finished over here. Any sort of notes coming in is going to be somewhere over here.
A large battle has started.
Battle of Montsburg has started. Has it? No, we got one guy running away. A couple guys running away. Yeah, there's some running away going on. We got a little bit of a bulge here. That guy is running fast. Our tanks will begin to make their breakthrough attack here in a second, and then that should push them back. All I want these guys to do is just hold right now. We're not in any hurry. Cherbourg will be there tomorrow. Well, I suppose it depends on how much artillery we use. Operations moving forward, yeah. Get to it. So we gotta wait an hour, and then they're gonna head in. We have another battle going on over this way. Big battle going on over here. Oh, there's a little town right there, huh? Lots of little towns over this way. And the Battle of Montberg is still going on over this way, where we are pushing on. It looks like we're actually taking that. I didn't anticipate the infantry pushing forward, but they are doing it. They have finished their wait for 4 hours, so they should begin moving here in just a second. And it looks like, oh, these guys are moving. Nice.
Some major action here.
So we got some major action.
We're ready.
Right here. And when I click on them, you see the yellow ones. The yellows are who I have selected right now. So this is my armored division right there, led by Mr. Glasses. And they are now beginning their push. And there's a big bunch, big over there, pushing. And I think we should have some, yeah, over here. You can see them already encircling them. Perfect. Oh, that works so well. These guys are surrounded. Oh, it's a bad day to be a German here in France. So if they are cut off, I can pause here. So this fella over here, we can't see much about him. We don't have any sort of scouting going on right now, but they got no supply. And if there's no supply, they're not going to last long. And that actually worked better than I expected it to work over there, honestly.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it worked out well. So anyway, well, let's keep on going. I could do the emergency planning session and push the infantry forward, but we got some scraps over here on the coast. I'm not sure we can deal with just yet. But as long as we keep these guys cut off, they will easily take that out. No problem. Who are these guys?
Sir?
So we got the Canadians on the left,
Ready for orders.
and we got the British over here on the right. Okay. So it's all the British tanks over here and the Canadians over there. But we're getting shelled pretty good on this side. But I believe, yeah, they're starting to move. They're starting to move now. We've got this big battle going on over here in the middle. These guys are trying to get supply, but they're in a bad place. And as long as we sort of contain that, the AI will somewhat intelligently try to scoot its troops around as it is, especially with a complex attack. It kind of deals with all that stuff on its own and form some fronts here. There's some good-sized units over this way, isn't there? Artillery is kind of peppering them, though. So I think if we could, like, push out here and cut these guys off, that seems like maybe the better way of doing it. Oh, did we? Which one? Which one did we get? Oh, nice. Supply depot captured. Okay, perfect, because we're setting it up right now. That's what's supplying all these fellows over here. Where are you guys? Oh, you're charging up to Montberg. Well, I mean,
some major action here.
As soon as if I can get these troops, infantry pushed up, I think we'll be in better shape.
We're ready.
How are we looking here? Yeah, we lost which one? We lost that one again, huh? Oh yeah, you guys charged out over there. Where are you guys going? Oh, you're going all the way to that town, aren't you? Yeah, that's probably not what we want. Okay, it's 6 o'clock. We're gonna do an emergency planning session. Okay, so the troops. No, who's that?
Reporting in. Sir, what do you need?
Troops. You guys are all idle. Okay, here's what we need to do.
We're ready.
I need you guys to... I'm not going to do a complex attack. I just need you guys to... I'm still going to have you hold the line, I think. Retake lost territory. Useful for holding vital territory that cannot be lost. I don't want that. I think... Let's try here. I think we want to attack. We've independently capture and hold territory. Formations are not used. Good if large, lightly defended area needs to be captured. If they're dug in, use breakthrough attack, which we've kind of done. We could do a breakthrough, but I think we're going to do... I'm just going to try to seize the ground. And I'm going to say we just sort of seize... Like, I do want to get... I want to cut these guys off. So I say we just sort of push our lines up here. And we stick with where our lines are. As long as our infantry can kind of, like, do that. I'm not concerned about where these tanks got to here, but as I can get that town there, I am content. Something like... that is what I want you guys to do. So that is your mission, is to grab that.
Yes, sir.
I'm content with my tanks and what they are doing, except for these guys over here. I'm going to change your order a little bit. I'm gonna delete those orders here. Get rid of that one. Get rid of all that stuff. I got a new order for you. I want you to just stick with I'm going to say just to seize the ground again. I'm going to say the same thing. I want you guys to do what you've done. You've done well. And let's not worry about that other town up there just yet. Let's just grab this town, because we know they got a supply depot there, and that is important to have. So let's just grab that.
We are ready.
Yeah, do that.
Ready
And
for
then the
orders.
Canadians over here are fine. They're doing good. Okay. So our emergency planning is complete. Supplies are still coming in. We've got plenty of troops. We've got a major engagement over here. But if those tanks can do what I want them to do, they will cut everything off and grab their supplies. And that seems like a good deal. He is retreating. He just wants to spend a day at the beach, I think. We did get a town. We lost a town.
Reporting in.
Lots of artillery back here. Oh, these. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Well, what's this? What's all this? Not perfect.
Supply depot captured.
Okay, we got it. Well, now we're pushing back, though. Trying to regroup here.
Lost.
That's better, though. Better to kind of stick there rather than getting out here and getting whooped over there. So let's just slowly. We don't want to get too fast, because that will definitely get us killed if we charge in there too fast. And there's a lot of Germans that are still, like, hanging out over here. They can't be lasting long, though. No supply, they're not going to make it very long. We're starting to dig in up here. They're digging in already. I need to, like... Who's this? Is that headquarters? I don't know if I headquarters there.
Here.
Who we got coming in? We got some tanks coming in.
A large battle has started.
I'm going to try something. Oh, that's actually good. That's good. We'll clean them up, because once we get this all cleaned up, then we'll be able to actually push forward here. Because this artillery is kind of peppering us at the moment. It's 8 o'clock in the evening, so we're about to have another day of choosing what to do here.
A major battle's begun.
Besnetville is over this way.
A large battle has started.
Probably not called Besnetville. It's probably called Beneville. Or Benevia. Something like that. And, oh, this went really well. Oh, there we go. We got there. That's what we want. Hey, we got it.
We've lost the supply
Oh,
depot.
we lost it. We will have it.
Supply depot
We're doing really good on this side over here. This side not... Well, this side will do good shortly. 9 o'clock. So one thing also this game does is evening. Whenever it gets dark, we're not going to do so much. We're not going to do much of advancing whenever nighttime hits.
Major action here.
You know, no one's going to go charging into a wilderness in the dark. So combat slows down a little bit. If you're already engaged, like what's going on over here, that's still going to be, it's still going to be happening, but there's not going to be a lot of advancing going on at night. But it's okay. It'll give us kind of a nice time to sort of reevaluate our ground here and sort of redraw our lines anyway. Did we get that supply depot? We're really close to getting it. That's what I really want to get. Major engagement over here, huh? Yeah, that one's keep on coming and going. If we can get that, oh, there it is, right there.
We've got a major engagement.
So that's what we want.
Supply depot lost.
That's-
Captured a supply depot.
yeah, okay. He's excited about that supply depot. These guys, they're all hanging out in the swamps. Oh, okay, that's what's going on over there. Let's take a look at our stats and see how we're doing over here. How are we doing? Are we doing better? Oh, well, that's good. Red bad. Blue us. Blue good. So casualties, 1,300 Germans are down, and there's about, 800 of us? Not quite 800 of us. So it's going the right direction. Supply is fine. We got a bit of a bump there. It's confused about that supply depot. But if we can get that supply depot, it'd be a big boon for us. At the next day, if this can all get cleaned up, I think we might be able to successfully push with our tanks up to this town over here. Because there's probably a supply depot up here at this town. We got to make sure we get these artillery taken out. If we can push that way, these guys will be done for soon. Yeah, they've got to be done for soon. We keep on starting to push in there, and then we lose it. So yeah, it's sleepy time at the moment. 2 o'clock in the morning, sleepy time. So we'll fast forward here until we get to the next day and see what we do. We got a couple different layers we can look at. Elevation. is not a whole lot of elevation here. We've got just the terrain view. Oh, what do we see on here? Oh, look at that. I hadn't seen this yet. Nice. There was a big change in the... So I saw some preview videos of this a few months ago. And some trailer things. They changed the art style quite a bit. And I think I like it better. They had like little units on the map before. It didn't really... It kind of clashed with what they were going for, I think, style-wise. And these little boxes, even though it's not as pretty, I think it works better. There's our ground and what we're taking there. We've also got a supply view for us. And then we've got the intel area, that what we know what's going on anyway. And then, of course, we've got just the old default view here. Okay, so this is our last report. One day, we've suffered 874. 100 of us have surrendered. But we've taken out estimated 3,000 enemy casualties. Well, that's more like it. And 500, almost 600 troops of theirs captured. Excellent. Okay, so it's a new day. Today is the day we march into Valone, I think. This one we pretty much already have it. I think it's what we do. So we'll stick with we'll get our infantry first. Infantry did a good job last time, and I'm going to draw my infantry line like this, I think. And I'm going to try... We're going to get rid of the siege ground. I'm going to try the complex attack. This multi-step plan, and see how they cope. So we do want to get... Where's that town? There it is. We want to make sure we get that town in our range here. I'm not so concerned about the town just north there, but I do want that town today. And let's see if we can just sort of do that. I'm going to add the infantry into our plan today. And then we've got the Canadian tanks. So their job is going to be this kind of the same thing. They're going to draw their way up this way. What we could do. I'm going to try my own plan. Oh yeah, by the way, we can change our formations with breakthrough attacks and things. So yeah, get rid of all that. So Canadian tanks, your job is to break through attack, and your job is just to go get this town. I want you to come in here, up the road, grab that town.
What do you need?
That is your job. And then your next action, after you take that town, is to just grab everything else. And we want to make sure we just take the beaches, and all of this is your job. It's not that much room. Not that much. It's not that bad. Just grab all that. That is your mission for the day. The British. Same thing. That town there. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to go and we're going to delete all that stuff. I'm just delete everything. I understand I gave you orders a minute ago, but new orders. You're going to break through attack. I'm going to try this again. You guys are all kind of scattered over here. So we're going to go up. There's a little road here we can probably take. We could maybe, what we should do is we should maybe assemble first. Let's assemble. Let's assemble here. And then when you're assembled there, then we break through and we just push up the road. Like that. And we go there. And then we complex. Then we seize ground. We just take this. We got to get this supply depot there. So we're gonna have a little bit of a bulge in the middle here, but as long as the infantry can hold it, that's fine. I assume we shall get some reinforcements soon. So we'll see if they show up. And if we get reinforcements, maybe they'll push up through the middle. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward a bit. Super ludicrous speed here as we push forward, and it's kind of fun to watch the ants at work here. And oh, there's the breakthrough attack going on. Oh, it's working so well.
A major battle's begun.
Nice. So they should be able to take that, and then they'll secure that peninsula they just took. These guys, of course, are cut off from supplies. And then we've got the next one over here. They're going to go gather over this way.
We've got a major engagement.
And then as soon as they all gather, which they are doing as we speak.
Sir? Sir, some major action here.
We got some tanks that need to get moved over here. So we can keep that line there. It's very fluid, isn't it? Especially on fast speed. Okay, there they go. They're pushing forward now into the town, which seems to be pretty well defended.
A large battle has started.
But
surrendered.
We got a lot of tanks. We got some surrendering units, however. It's kind of
Units out
dangerous.
of supply.
Slamming your
We've got
face
a major engagement.
into an enemy town. The other option we could do is we could encircle that town. If we feel like it's too well defended. I assume Cherbourg's going to have what we have to do for that one. But it looks like we managed to get it. We've got some problems over here.
One of our units is out of supply.
We got some big problems over here. Can we get some
major battle's
reinforcements? That was a fast day. Day complete.
A unit's out of supply.
Supplies are running low. Yeah, because of all this. So our infantry didn't push forward. I think our infantry maybe a little bit more.
Orders?
Where's the infantry at?
Yes, sir.
These guys, right?
One of our units is out of supply. Ready for orders.
Oh, did I move the wrong?
Unit surrendered.
I did move the wrong.
Ready to plan, sir.
I moved the wrong division, didn't I? Whoops. Well, okay. That's okay. Rookie mistake. Okay. So that's we put everyone over on the right side. I didn't mean to do that. The Canadians are to the left. The British are the ones who I actually have. They're just sort of lingering around. That's fine. We okay. We'll reevaluate this. So let's not do that. So these are my tanks who are supposed to be pushing up to that town. I think what we're going to do is we're going to set up a complex attack. And the tanks are going to grab. We're still pushing forward. And I think we can push all. We can get all this.
Sir.
There we go. That's what the tanks do. Done. The infantry did a really good job over here, but had an issue. We did it bad. We did a bad thing. So I'm gonna get rid of that order. I'm gonna change your order again. I'm gonna get you guys to spread back out. And I just want you to like hold a line again. And let's see if we can just hold. I'll continue this line here and see if you can kind of push your way. There. We can also kind of draw it like in circles there, like as you can see there.
Reporting in.
Hold that line while the tanks push their way forward. And then the
Yes, sir.
the Canadian division that just got whooped.
What do you need?
Yeah, just do your complex attack. I do still want that, but I want to make sure we get like supply lines and all that. I mean, it did kind of work because we pushed. There was a bunch of Germans back here, and we pushed them all back, but we are really hurt here. I did it on purpose. I want to make sure that you see what happens when you make mistakes. So how do we do there? How's our yeah, I mean it's we took some hits. But we're still there. Okay, so now we should be able to see. Hopefully we'll kind of fall back and they should be somewhat intelligent about this. They'll fall back and readjust here. We got to get some supply over here. This side is doing great. A lot of units out of supply, and it's all these folks over here. Nothing left to fight with. Yeah. I'm surprised I haven't got a, I was playing this mission earlier, just kind of getting my head around what the game's about, you know, and I got a reinforcement, like, real early. Last time. Like, in, like, the first day, I think I got a reinforcement.
A large battle has started.
There we go. That's pushing. The infantry's doing a good job, actually, pushing that forward. And, if again, we can cut these guys off. Assuming that all goes well.
A new unit is at your command.
Hey, there it is. Okay.
What do you need? Supply depot
So the
captured.
British are coming. The British are coming. They're all digging in over there for some reason. Okay, so this is an infantry group. I think we're going to send them up. Like, we've got all of this already. There's no one over here. So we can send them here. I think we just go, we go there. So you guys, your mission. Oh, I can't give you mission right now. Emergency plan. Your mission. Breakthrough attack. You're just going to charge up the middle here. And you're going to come to their doorstep. Right there. And you're going to just grab this ground here that we don't have yet. And you're going to just kind of put yourself in a pocket here. Like that. That is your job. Get to it. And there they go. They're going to scurry on up there in ludicrous speed. And they'll probably slam their faces into this right here, but they should be able to push forward pretty quick. Yep. There we go. We got a nice supply depot back here. And so as long as that can feed everyone, we're good. There's another supply depot right there. Excellent. That's a good place to have a supply depot. Do we have a supply depot over here anywhere? We need one. There's one here. And it's kind of feeding things, but it's not getting to us very well. We do have troops that have come back over here and kind of formed that line. So that's holding off pretty good. And our tanks are sort of spread out. It's 2 in the morning, though. We'll have a new one. I think what we're going to do is we're going to encircle Cherbourg. And then we take it.
What's the plan, sir?
Okay. New day. It is the 9th. We lost 2,000 troops. They lost... Oh, we lost 12,000. 1,200. 1,200. They lost 1,000. Well, that's not what we want. But let's go and set our new folks. We're going to try the new... See, we've seized the ground. Let's try the old encircle. Actually, I haven't tried this encircle around ocean. So maybe we can kind of come around over, like over this way. Like that. Just encircle that town is what your job is.
Copy that.
What do you need? The tanks... What I'm going to have you guys do is I'm going to have you...
We are ready.
I'm not sure there's enough of you. I could just have them like push into here and help out what's going on. Because there's a lot of nonsense going on over here. I think the troops can handle that. And I'm going to rush these tanks down here to come and grab all of this. Just to assist all this.
At the ready.
That's your mission. The Canadians over here... Your job is to seize that ground, and I like that. That's what you should be doing. I'm going to keep on doing that. The infantry, you're doing a good job too, but I'm going to adjust your lines. And I'm going to say you're just going to hold the line. Same thing, you're going to encircle that, and you kind of push your way down here. And like that. Okay. I do like, I know fast speed, you can't really control things on fast speed, but it is fun to watch it. Watch the chaos. Ooh, there's a lot of them over here. Okay, they're further out than I thought they were going to be. There's a lot of them here, which means we're going to need to get that encircle is going to be important.
Some major action here. Reporting in.
So our infantry is, our tanks are heading down this way. There's some sort of one German thing over there. Oh, okay, it's back. We just lost behind our lines there. Have that ground. We're cutting these guys off over here. We are encircling the town. Look at it.
A major battle's begun. Supply depot captured. A unit's out of supply.
Depot captured. They've, of course, got a depot over there. I wonder if I can actually get that depot.
Hallelujah. Help is here.
We got another one? Who's here? Oh, the planes are here.
Ready for orders.
Recon
Captured a supply depot.
squadron. I don't know what to do with you guys.
One of our units is out of supply. Awaiting new plans. Yes, sir.
Resupply, aero recon, rebase, permanent withdrawal. I mean, moves to supply depot nearest selection. Unit rapidly resupplies, draining depot quickly, but is very vulnerable to attack. I guess we should do some recon. I mean, we already know what's there, though. I mean, you can recon, I guess, this area. I don't really need a recon anymore now that we're here. But yeah, there you go, buddy. Give you something to do.
A unit's out of supply.
I probably should have moved my troops because they got this line here, but we've already claimed all this.
Units is out of supply. A unit's out of supply. Some major action here. One of our units is out of supply. A unit's out of supply.
There's no supply depot there.
One of our
See
units is
the
out
planes
of supply.
flying over? Oh, there they are.
A
Buzzing
unit's out of
around.
supply. One of our units is out of supply. We've got a major engagement. A unit's out of supply.
So there's a little lack. The red numbers means we're a little bit lacking some supply over here.
Is out of supply.
And not much I can do. There's just this little pocket of Germans over here that I can't seem to get out of there.
One of our units is out of
It's not the mission, though. The mission is to take Cherbourg, and we're there. In fact, I could just... I think this turn, we just go in. Saturday, June 10th. We've been hanging out here for, what, 4 days? Lost about the same amount of casualties again. So we're going to go with the new folks. Your job is to now... Did we just break through, maybe? Just get into the town? Like, there's so many of them right here. We could, like, move them... Well, we could leave them here and then let the tanks break through. That might be a better option. Just, your guys' job is to hold the line. Like that. That's your job. And then My tanks are down. All my tanks are down there, aren't they?
Reporting in.
Infantry are mostly here. I'm going to say, infantry, I want you to assemble here.
Reporting in.
And then once you're assembled, then you can break through and just walk into town there.
Orders.
I don't care what planes do.
Reporting in.
You guys are all down here goofing around.
Sir? Yes, sir.
These Canadians are going to, you know, you can, yeah, just be doing what you're doing. Yeah, you're
What
fine.
do you need? Yes, sir.
I'm going to change your order to... Actually, I'm going to change you. Get rid of that.
Sir.
And just, when you get up here, just come up the road and charge on in.
At the ready.
We'll let the Canadian tanks
Major
handle
battle's begun.
these little scraps.
A unit's
back
out of
here.
supply.
We should so they're going to hold the line.
One of our units is out of supply.
My infantry is going to
A large battle has
assemble.
started.
As they are doing at the moment.
A unit's
We're
out
all
of
kind of
supply.
gathering up over this way. We got troops, we got infantry and tanks, and now we are pushing in.
Supply hub. A
We've
major
got in behind there. We've
battle's
captured Cherbourg. Excellent. Defend it for 12 hours, and we win.
begun. Unit surrendered. We've got
Okay,
a
and we've got them
major
pretty much.
engagement.
We got them circled, encircled over here. We're still. There's only a couple of us around here. We're just kind of playing around. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about that.
Units out of supply.
We captured their supply over here.
Action here.
We got to. Oh, look at that. Nice.
One of
As
our
we've got them
units is out
encircled,
of
basically.
supply.
They got no supplies left, so this should be over quick. See, there's their general there and their headquarters.
We are ready.
Which I think it's time for an emergency planning session.
Reporting in.
I want you guys to push through. Let's finish them off. Push through here like that.
Yes, sir.
Is everyone else? Oh, you guys down now.
Ready. Sir.
I'm gonna move you guys over to just not a complex. Just seize it. Take this,
Yes, sir.
and then my infantry, who are doing the same thing. You guys are seizing ground,
Orders. Yes, sir.
and you guys haven't been circled, which you're doing great.
At the ready.
I'll give you a seize ground attack. Give you something to do. You feel like you're a little left out, huh? Grab it.
Are ready. A large battle has started.
There we go, and we are just
Wins a win.
crawling into Cherbourg. A win's a win. Allies victory in Cherbourg, France. Units smashed through enemy lines. Yeah, they did. How'd we do? Do we get a score here? So they lost. I lost more than them. Well, you know. I'm a. Oh, an A rank. Hey, all right. Excellent. There's our combat-ready troops over time. We got a little bit... Whoops, we got a nice reinforcement thing in there. There's our current troops that we had. Our casualties. It got pretty close, actually. But... yeah. And there's our supplies over time. And, of course, there's my troops. And we got... I believe we got some leveling up. We can continue playing. We can move on to the next mission. But there we go. There is Battleplan. It is in demo form as we speak. There's a link down below. Thanks again, Slytherin, for sponsoring today. I will have got that link down below, and I hope you all have a good one.